Hello friends, today we will decode the rhea case and I am NM in the Analytica in the new channel of ICEP ILUNO News. Today we will decode the explanation of NDPS section charged and the section charged on the Rhea case. So, according to media reports, C has been charged for Section 8C, 20B2, 22, 27A, 28 and 29 of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act 1985. Rhea was summoned and her voluntary statement was recorded under Section 67 of NDPS Act on 6/9/2020 and the second statement was recorded on 7/9/2020 and the third one was recorded on 8/9/2020 by Section 67 of NDPS Act. NCB states that Rhea is an active member of the drug syndicate connected with the drug supplies. Section 8C of the NDPS Act, prohibition of certain operation, no person shall. What the Section 8C states, prohibition of certain operation, no person shall cultivate any cocoa plant, gather any portion of cocoa plant, cultivate the opium poppy or any cannabis plant, or produce, manufacture, possess, sell, purchase, transport, warehouse, use, consume, import interstate, export interstate, import to India, export from India or transit any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance. That will cover in Section 8C. So except for medical or scientific purpose, in the manner and to the extent provides by the provision of the Act, rules or orders only can be used in scientific purpose and medical purpose. May thereunder and in a case such provision imposes any requirement by way of license, permit or authorization also in accordance with the terms and conditions of the such license, permit and authorization. So the provided that subject to the object other provisions of the Act and the rules made thereunder, the prohibition against the cultivation of cannabis plants for the production of ganja or the production of possession, use, consumption, purchase, sale, transport, warehousing, import interstate and export interstate for any purpose other than medical and scientific purpose shall be effective only from the date which the central government made by notification in the official gazette specified in the behalf. So there is 8C. Now the Section 2B, what it say? The Section 2B, what this section of NDPS Section 1985, punishment for the contravention in relation to cannabis plant and cannabis. Whoever in the contravention of any provisions of this act or act, rule or order made or conditions of license granted thereunder, cultivate any cannabis plant, produce, manufacture, possesses, sells and purchase, transports, imports, interstate, exports, interstate or uses cannabis shall be punishable. They are be punished. So, where such contravention relates to clause A with rigorous imprisonment for a term which may extend to 10 years and shall also be liable to fine which may extend to 1 lakh. Such contravention relates to clause B, A and involves small quantity with rigorous imprisonment for a term which may extend to 1 year or with fine which may extend to 10,000 rupees or with both. B and involves quantity lesser than commercial quantity but greater than the small quantity with rigorous imprisonment for a term which may extend to 10 years and with a fine which may extend to 1 lakh rupees. It's similar to the first one. and involves commercial quantity with rigorous imprisonment for a term which shall be no less than 10 years, and shall also be liable to fine which shall not be less than 1 lakh rupees, but which may extend to 2 lakh rupees, provided that a court may, for the reasons to be recorded in the judgment, impose a fine exceeding 2 lakh rupees. Section 27A of NDPS Act. Punishment for financing illicit traffic and harboring offenders. Whoever indulges in the financing, directly or indirectly, any of the activities specified in subclause 1st to 5 of the clause 6A of section 2, or harbors any persons engaged in any of the after mentioned activities shall be punishable with rigorous imprisonment for a term which shall not less than 10 years, and shall also be liable to fine which shall not less than 1 lakh. That was 27A NDPS Act, punishment for financing illicit traffic and harboring offenders. Now we will come to but which may extend to 2 lakh. It will be extended to 2 lakh. Court may for reason 2 in the fine. Okay, court has the reasons. Now to section 29 of the NDPS Act, what it states: whoever abets or is a party to criminal conspiracy to commit an offence punishable under this chapter shall, whether such offence be or be not committed in consequence of such abatement or in pursuance of such criminal conspiracy, and notwithstanding anything contained in the section 116 of this IPC 45 of 1860, be punishable offence with the punishment to provide for the offence. A person abets or in a party to criminal conspiracy to the commission of the act is a place without any beyond Indian which would constitute an offence it committed within India or under the laws of such place is an offence relating to the narcotic, drug or psychotropic substance having all the legal conditions required to constitute it such an offence, the same or analogous to the legal condition required to constitute it an offence punishable under this chapter if committed within India. So there is section 8C, 20B2, 22, 27A, 28 and 29 of NDPS Act. 6 sections has been imposed on Rhea Chakravarti. The 29 is criminal conspiracy. 27 is punishment of financing. Punishment for contravention. 20B2 of NDPS Act. The 8C of NDPS Act, prohibition of certain operations. So these are the case study and the case and the sections which has been imposed on Rhea Chakravarti, who has been arrested in the drug syndicate and connected with the drug supplies. She has also murdered the Sushant Singh Rajput. So let's find what will happen in the future with her, and what are the reasons, what are the truth with the case and the murder of the Sushant Singh Rajput. We will only pray with the God that the truth comes forward. Now we will move towards our India and China tension. In the Galwan and Arunachal Pradesh, in both the region the tension is rising. But the contrary part of China is not trying to reduce the tension. They are also increasing their military operation in this area. So India is also doing a counter tactics to defend China. So let's find what will happen in future. There may be a short war, or maybe the resolving of this issue. Thank you. Stay tuned and subscribe for more videos.